Pong, Asteroids,
Yeah.
Pitfall. God, I could play Pitfall all day. I love
Did you
playing
know you
Pitfall.
can win Pitfall?
No,
You can beat it. There is an end to Pitfall.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
I watched a guy do it on the YouTubes
Mhm.
a couple of years ago. I was like, they said Pitfall completed. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? That's
What?
like
No, it doesn't.
we went into a black hole and came out again. You can't do that. You can't finish Pitfall. There's an end. You get the last treasure.
Huh. I did not know that.
Now Pitfall 2 had an end. You
Right.
have Tony the Tiger, and it's Tony the Tiger. They called him something else like Felix the feral cat, but
Yeah.
it's Tony the Tiger.
Right.
And you're running through there and you're getting treasures
Wait,
and it goes
they
up
had
and down.
Pitfall 2?
Yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
There's a bunch of pitfalls.
Yeah.
Pitfall 1 and 2 are the only ones that really count.
I remember Atari had it was was it you're inside a castle and you went from room to room.
Adventure.
Yeah.
You get a dragon. You
Yes,
get like a
the
lance.
dragon was like the lumpiest box.
Yeah, but you're a little
Bugs-
square
You're absolutely
with an arrow when you get the
Yeah,
sword or whatever.
and you could grab the bridge.
Yeah.
And you could carry the bridge all through the castle.
Uh-huh.
And then if you take it into it's like the mystery,
Yeah.
which you take the bridge into this room and put it up
Yeah.
to the top, and then that takes you through into a
Yeah.
secret room that
Yeah.
you can't get through unless you go through the invisible bridge thing or whatever.
I
remember thinking that was the most badass thing of all time, and I completed Adventure, and I remember just standing up, woo, I'm the man.
Yeah.
Like, woo.
I had Indiana Jones, the Raiders of the Lost Ark game on 2600. I think that's part of the reason I am the way I am. No, they didn't have any of the good stuff. It was
Well, it had
like
it had yeah.
that thing. But
Yes.
it's basically you run around and people do things, and you grab this sprite and you put it on this other sprite, and it does a thing. I actually
Wait, so you grab a sprite,
Yes.
and you put it on another sprite,
and it
did a thing.
It literally did a thing.
Wow.
I've read a walkthrough and I'm like, there's no way anybody could figure this out. Messed me up.
Now, did you have the ET game?
I did, and I liked it.
Yeah.
I got it at the same time I got the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Okay.
So I think that's part of the reason why I like the ET game, because I
Yeah.
could actually beat that game.
I want to see the
it wasn't that
documentary.
bad. It
I want to
wasn't-
see the documentary about them burying it.
I think
They
it gets a
buried a
lot
couple
of
thousand of them out in a landfill.
it gets a lot of unwarranted hate. The
Mhm.
worst game on the 2600 back in the day was Pac-Man.
Oh yeah, Pac-Man.
And a lot of
yeah.
people the documentaries claim ET is what caused the video game crash of '83. I think it was Pac-Man, because you had Pac-Man in the arcade, but then when you have it at home, it was like brown and blue.
Yeah.
And Pac-Man was this orange thing going bam 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 bam
Yeah.
bleep 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 bleep, and the maze was different. And
Yes.
it like played a sound when each stage started that made your dogs in the other room. All of a sudden, the dog would run out and start chasing its tail. It's like, it makes that weird
Oh,
sound.
you're messing with a dog again.
And there wasn't a lot of streamers back then. That didn't exist. There wasn't media.
Right.
There was just like articles and stuff. And I remember read a couple articles and reviews. People are a little bit miffed that this doesn't look anything like.
I know.
People wanted the arcade
I know,
game in
because
their
I
house.
was so excited that you could get Pac-Man now and play it in your home.
Yeah.
And I was like, this ain't Pac-Man.
No, he was eating like rat turds. He
Yes.
was like, they were like little lines.
And they were, I remember, because the game, when you go to the arcade, Pac-Man ate dots.
He did.
Okay? They're dots.
Yeah.
Right? The Atari called them video wafers.
No, these were lines.
Right.
This is back in the 80s. Pac-Man was doing some coke.
There was this kid in my elementary school goes, actually, they're video wafers.
Oh, gosh.
Like, shut up, Chris.
Yeah.
It wasn't Chris Hughes. It was another Chris. This is elementary school, long before I met Chris
Yeah,
Hughes.
kids, we had Redditors back before Reddit existed.
Shut your mouth and go
oh
home.
my god!
Actually, they're video.
But no,
wafers.
I did not think ET was the worst game. I thought it was okay for a 2600 game.
Yeah.
So calm. Like I said, I'm on the wrong side of everything. You
Yeah.
know,